was the night before Christmas vacation, and the fun was in full swing.
You have split our family onto two separate flights.
Mom!
Max, please!
The family left for their big vacation.
Is that everyone? The cars are leaving now!
But forgot one little thing.
Mom? Dad? Uncle Blake? They don't even know I'm here. They don't even know I'm here. My mum and dad have gone to Tokyo. I'm totally on my own.
You do realise that my 10-year-old son is at home by himself. You just assumed Max was on the other flight.
We didn't take a census.
We got reports of suspicious people around 36 Lincoln Ave.
I can't go to jail, honey. I wouldn't last 30 seconds in Gen Pop. It's where fresh fish get got.
Nobody here is getting got.
And we're criminals.
I don't think so. This is my house. I have to defend it.
On stripe, centre pocket.
Ooh. That did not sound right.
I'm trying to get home to my son. Who's alone. I'm scared. And he needs his mother.
Home sweet home alone.
Oh no, a ladder!
You think I'm that stupid?
Yes, I do.
Only on Disney Plus.
Welcome back to Movies TV Mad. You can follow me on Twitter at Movies TV Mad, and welcome to my Home Sweet Home Alone, or let's just call it the Home Alone Fuckfest reboot. Who told them we wanted a Home Alone reboot? Who asked for that? But if you're gonna do it, at least try it. Ow, hello, I'm Home Alone. My son hates me. Are they in America? But they're English, right? I'm assuming so. So the criminals are an American couple, right? That kind of reminds me of Home Alone 3 or Home Alone 4. It kind of reminds me of, remember the other ones without Mac Culkin in, right? Do you remember the ones 3 and 4? Did they do a 5? I can't remember. They were crap. They were shit. There are two awesome, epic Home Alone movies, right? But you must understand the type of talented people, intelligent, gifted people who made the first two Home Alone movies. You know, we're in the 21st century. We're in, you know, creatively bankrupt Hollywood. Disney Plus, the mouse has gobbled up the fox, yeah? Even that's a bit unrealistic, but it happened, right? So now they're going to take every Fox fucking title and destroy it. Now, surprisingly, there's not a lot of representation and inclusion in this. That's interesting, isn't it? Because they always bore on about it. But this time, it seems to be a very, very white cast. I'm very surprised because this kind of casting doesn't really happen anymore. But, and they've got this, look, I don't want to say anything about the kid because it's not fair. I'm not saying he's going to see this video. I'm not saying I'm that relevant. But if he does, I don't want to be horrible to him personally because he's a kid, right? He was in an interview with Screen Rant the other day saying, everyone's going to know who I am now. This has made me nervous. And it's like, you're going to be on Disney Plus. People will watch you once and they won't recognise you in the streets. And you'll probably have a great career in 10 or 20 years' time. But this is not a Mac Culkin moment. Macaulay Culkin was a talented, up-and-coming child actor. And we're talking about the man who put the original two movies together was a genius. He knew how to make movies for families and for children. Baby's Day Out, and so many more. Home Alone 2. Watching this trailer makes me need the palate cleanser of re-watching Home Alone 1 and 2. Look, it's comical. There's nothing here that tells me I need to see this. But of course, Disney Plus, no one thing. It's Christmas. People will be intrigued by it, watching it, but it's all right. Critics will say it's great because we don't have critics anymore or proper unbiased journalists. We have influencers. What about all these, you know, elite YouTubers, people like Soups and people like that who will just go to the cinema, take a picture of themselves at the cinema and go, best movie ever, And people actually believed them. Was Black Widow a great movie? No, they told us it was. Was Wonder Woman 84 a great movie? No, they told us it was. Is No Time to Die a great movie? No, but they tell us they are, because all they want is more and more access. If you want the sweeties, you have to play nice. Do you know what I mean? And so we are in creative bankruptcy with Hollywood. We've seen the success of Squid Games, right? More Asian films and TV will be coming over to Netflix and other streamers, and in the end, all our content will be foreign. I'm fine with that, because in fact, foreign movies are made by more talented people. English-speaking entertainment is dead, and this proves it. It proves it beyond a reasonable doubt. If this was a trial, everyone in Hollywood would be going to jail. They'd be going to jail anyway, because they're a bunch of villains anyway. But just watching this trailer made me want to heave, because I am such a big fan of Home Alone and Home Alone 2. John Hughes put those two movies together. John Hughes was a delightful man, a delightful human being, and he cared about something the entertainment industry, the English-speaking entertainment industry, no longer care about. Entertaining us, entertaining the public. But no, they care about everything else but that. But this time it's not politics or representation or inclusion. It's making a quick buck out of somebody else's hard work of making the two words Home Alone iconic. Those movies had Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern. Daniel Stern was a classical theatrically trained actor. We had class in those films. This isn't class. This is Z-list actors, right? And they're all going through the motions. They don't care about what they're doing. They're just copying somebody else's hard work. And there we have it. You want me to pick out something from the trailer? I can't. I can barely remember it because it's so unmemorable. The villains, for example, Joe Pesci, Daniel Stern, those two, exactly. Just reminds me of Home Alone 3, Home Alone 4. That's what I'm trying to say to you. It's made with the same creative bankruptcy, making a quick buck. And ultimately, no matter how much these people on Twitter bore on about, compassion and kindness, which they don't believe in, because by the way, they clear the streets of the homeless when they have award ceremonies. What's so kind and compassionate about that? This trailer is absolute trash, shit. I hate it. I won't be watching it myself. I know you lot probably will, and that's up to you, right? This is not a dictatorship. It's a democracy. You can do what you want. But what I will be doing as soon as that hits Disney Plus is watching Home Alone and Home Alone 2 from an era that actually cared about what they were making. This has been Movies TV Man and my reaction to the Home Alone reboot. I'm Mick, your host with the most. Just ask your girlfriends and your wives, and I'll be back later on with the next video. What a pile of tea!